Mr. Barbieri, honored guests, lab staff, friends, and the family of our graduates, and more importantly, good evening to the graduates. I am really honored to be here speaking with you on your special day. I am humbled to be chosen to be here today on this 40th anniversary of LABBB. I'm not sure if I should admit this, but like Mr. Barbieri said, I've actually been here for 33 of them. Many of you graduates have come up through the ranks of LABBB. You've attended lab elementary schools, lab middle schools, and you've gone on to the high school programs. Bedford High School, Burlington High School, Belmont High School, Minuteman High School, and Lexington High School. You've been working very hard for a lot of years. And here you are, the largest graduating class in the history of Lab Collaborative, the graduating class of 2014. When I was given the honor to speak to all of you, I wanted to think of something inspiring to say. I wanted it to be perfect, a perfect thing. I wanted it to be meaning and have a lot of passion. Where could I find that? So I started thinking, and I thought about it some more. It wasn't long before I found that passion. I found the inspiration. I could actually feel it. It was right in there, in the words of your teachers, work supervisors, specialists, and lab staff that work with you. It was the words that they described you, the lab class of 2014. Would you like to know what your teacher said? They said you were just a great group of kids. One of them today said you were a bunch of lab legends. They said that you were lots of fun to be with. Your teachers and supervisors told me how hard you all have worked, how many work sites you have been at, how flexible you were, and you've learned to be, and how diligently you have worked to learn new skills. They talked about how much you all have matured through your years at lab. I heard so much about how active you all have been in the lab community for years. You were the ones participating in after-school activities. You were the ones that were in the rec programs. You were the ones rocking it out at the lab dances. That's what I heard. And you were the ones on the Disney trips. You've added so much to the lab program and to our lab community. In fact, someone mentioned that the pictures in our lab brochure consist of many of you in the graduating class. You've worked hard in your classrooms and out in the community. You have become mentors to some of your own lab classmates. They stressed how much you have grown up and how far you have come. They have become an awesome group of young adults, they said, each one of them an individual. They also talked about your families, how supportive your families are, and how fabulous your families have been to work with, and how much they will be missed. They talked about the many special relationships that you have developed with each other, your classmates, and developed with the lab staff. And with much passion, your teachers, your specialists, your work supervisors talked about how much you will be missed at lab. Maya Angelou said, I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel. And I think this graduating class has touched so much of our lab community and has left a feeling that will never be forgotten. Tonight is a wonderful night for all our graduates. I wish that each of you gets the very best out of your life, no matter what the path is that you choose, no matter what your passion is. Continue to make friends. Continue to encourage each other. Continue to be kind. Continue to reach down to those who need a hand and lift them up. are the things that are important. You will confront more challenges in the future, just as you have in the past, and just as you have proven in the past. With the support and love of your family, you will figure things out. Things take time. There will be times that you'll feel uncomfortable. You're frustrated, you'll be impatient, but you have to think back at the years within your lab community, the years you spent at lab, and remind yourself, I'll figure it all out. Just like I did before. I'll make it work. I know things take time. And now this is your time. Tonight is your time. And on behalf of the entire staff of the Lab Collaborative, I'd like to say how proud we are, all of you, for all of you, and how wonderful it is to see you all move on to the next adventure in your life. Congratulations to our class of 2014.